Roman Catholic?
Me,
Yeah, well, I saw that I was baptized Roman Catholic, but don't know what I am anymore.
no, it's that cookie.
We're using their phone. Yeah, Mark was making coffee, something making noise. He forgets that today we're on a speakerphone because of what happened. We decided to go on no matter what because we find if we don't do a show, it takes weeks to get the audience back, or months actually. Missing one show. So really? Yeah, so you're better off doing a bad show and leaving that than not doing a show at all.
Trust us, we are the experts when it comes to doing a bad show.
No, I'm talking about when we don't do a show at all, what happens?
Well, and that just goes to prove that, people are listening.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, so, yeah, they definitely are.
My friend down in Florida said when I told him about the one time we canceled the show because it was really so bad, the quality and everything, he said, even a bad show, as Felix just said, is better than no show at all. Because people do expect that that something is going to be broadcast,
Yeah, people have short memories.
What was that?
Who?
Where?
I don't know.
Okay. Were you saying anything of importance?
No.
Oh, okay.
Did I say anything important? I don't think so. No, it's true. People have short memories, They'll just turn to another show because there's plenty of them on, and all of a sudden they'll listen to another show.
We're hoping that they listen to us and they say, boy, thank goodness we're not those two guys.
There are.
I wish that someone from the Sabbath Service called it, because that would help a lot.
Well, Ann, I have news for you. If you're really, because you really do sound tired and everything. I mean, if you want to split, go ahead. It's okay.
Remember the lady that wished us good luck? She was a Baptist, probably.
Yes, she had on Spreaker when we first came on. She had a show where she had, and one of the first times we were on, she called up to wish us luck. There was another gentleman also who had his own show.
A lot of people do.
And actually they were, two religious shows.
Yeah.
Wishing us luck. They told, I told you. What's that?
It wasn't for me to have to want to go. It was for someone to talk about the topic of the conversation. I don't know a lot about Baptist religion.
Neither do I.
Well, the Baptist religion originated from John the Baptist, obviously, when he was in the Sea of Galilee and he was preaching the word of the Lord, and he said, repent. I mean, you walk down Manhattan and you see guys holding up signs all the time yelling, repent, And I was going to say to myself, gee, they caught me in the act, I mean, gee, what do they know that I did, that I don't remember that I did, But, you see, it's very interesting because, if you lived 2,000 years ago, people were converting to Catholic. Well, it wasn't really Catholicism. They were becoming followers of Jesus because they actually thought that the world was coming to an end. And especially after the destruction of the Second Temple, they thought that the end was near and that they wouldn't have to wait 2,000 years, which is what it is. I mean, we're still waiting for the end of the world. We have, and no offense to you, but we have reborn Christians and Catholics who are waiting for the rapture so that they can be swooped up into heaven and be saved, while the rest of us suffer the torments of hell. What can I say?
Yeah, and that's a little bit of, I think, I don't know,
Even the disciples, when Jesus rose on the third day, and Mary Magdalene came back and told them that she had seen him, they doubted her because even they didn't believe, really. They believed in him. They believed in his message. But, let's face it, if somebody died and with their last dying breath they tell you that they're going to rise up in 3 days, would you believe them?
Well, those days they probably believed more than we do now.
Very true.
Those days were from the days of all the gods, right? So you had the sun gods and all the gods.
I bet you 2,000 years ago, Felix and I probably could have put on a pretty good show because we wouldn't have to worry about the internet going down on us.
Exactly. We would just go out and be followers.
Well, it was only recently, Ann, that Felix and I entered the 21st century. We used to use smoke signals in the dark to connect with people.
And nobody could see the smoke in the dark. That was really very bright of us.
We used day glow black lamps and everything, and it still didn't work.
Yeah, we used Campbell cans of soup with strings. That didn't work.
Well, that's to talk to each other.
Wait, let me grab Charlie because I know he'll believe that.
No, that's not nice. You talk about your husband that way.
I know. I wasn't talking about my husband. Talking about you guys. I said he'll believe that.
Well, don't you remember in elementary school, the two biggest science fair projects were always the 2 tin cans with the string for the telephone, and then, the Mount Vesuvius, when you take baking soda and seltzer or something, and you put it in and it erupts, and you have a volcano,
You mean like the Japanese restaurant when they make the volcanoes? With the onions.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Speaking of Chinese restaurants, Felix has a good one to take you to if you ever get back to New York. Walk and roll.
Walk and roll, yeah.
That's right. Where else for $11 can you have all you could eat for lunch? And they'll keep bringing out the dishes. As long as you keep packing it away, they'll keep bringing it out.
But it's not a buffet.
We
Right.
have restaurants here in Colorado like that, $1 a scoop.
$1 a scoop. What is it, Carvel? $1 a scoop.
No, there's many restaurants, $1 a scoop.
I know, when you talk about a scoop, I think of two things. I either think of school lunches where they plop down the oatmeal, or the food they give you in prison when they just plop down the oatmeal, and they give you the little pint of milk,
You been to prison lately?
That's what I envisioned it to be too. So I've not gone to any of it. But it's in my mind. When I passed it and I see that sign and all that soup, I think to myself, oh boy.
No, this is actually
Plastic tray with
That's right,
this is the one Mark was talking. The one Mark was talking was actually a high-end Japanese Chinese restaurant.
Is it in Manhattan or is it in?
No, it's right here in Oceanside, the heart of Long Island.
It's
Beautiful downtown Oceanside.
It's for Chinese food, $11 for lunch is expensive. It's usually $5 for lunch.
Yeah.
But the food is very good there.
Well, you've been here long enough. In New York was really good.
Do you ever watch Diners, what's it called?
Diners and Dives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've done 2 shows.
Yeah.
They've done 2 shows in Denver, that I've seen. And he loved the 2 of them in Denver.
He's paid to like it. You know,
he went to a kosher deli. I think it's called Bagel and something. Bagel and Deli or something.
Is that the one in Dallas?
No, this is in Denver.
Oh.
They said it was really very good. The restaurant was good. Everything was good.
Well, most of those people are transplanted New Yorkers.
Yeah.
You know.
But that's the deli that you're talking about right now. The owners are transplanted New Yorkers.
You know what we're talking about?
Yeah.
How is it?
It is good.
Oh, okay.
It's very good. It's just that it's always so packed that you can't get in. You know, you gotta wait.
Well, you know, people appreciate good food. You know that, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, there's a big difference. There's a big difference between, you know, a Nathan's hot dog or a Hebrew National hot dog and a ballpark Frank. You know. I mean, at least to my liking, there is. You know.
Well, ballpark is changing now. Now they have kosher style hot dogs. They're pretty good. They're a little more expensive also than the old time ballpark.
When we first moved here, we used to have the breast flown in for us. And we actually noticed there was a pizzeria nearby that he's originally from Brooklyn, and we would have him order us, like, you know, ricotta cheese and some hot dogs and all that kind of stuff, because we couldn't get it here anywhere.
Yeah, because it makes it easier for him because he has a restaurant, so he can order it for you. But you know, as an ordinary person, you're right, you couldn't get it.
But now you're saying now the market has changed, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Now you can get a lot more, but it's taken 10 years. I mean, it's taken 10 years to get us to speed.
Well, it's the Pony Express. That's why you can't. That's why it takes 10 years to get an order through. You know, really. I mean, you know, they don't use rails. Well, that's right. You know, I mean, you got the pony riding the Badlands there. You know, or no, the Badlands are up in South Dakota, North Dakota, I think. Montana. I don't know. My wife said that, you know, geography was always my bad subject in school.
No, it's amazing. When we first moved here, it would take me 20 minutes to get to work, and now it's taking me nearly 2 hours.
What happened?
It's huge.
Well, that's because more people. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, you know, legalized marijuana will do that to you. Either that, or they're just very mellow when it comes to getting from one place to the other.
You drive much slower.
That's right. They take it in the view. Hey, man! Far out. Look at that. Look how green, or in this case, look how brown. You know.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing that all places, you know, and really, if you think about it in time, you know, it's only been 10 years, and half of the farmlands are gone. You know, now they're all development houses and apartments and businesses, and you know, it's just amazing. So, you know, on one aspect, it's only been 10 years, but on the other aspect, wow, it's only been 10 years.
You know, well, you know, Colorado, you know, because of ski resorts and everything, I mean, you know, it was only a matter of time